Hey, welcome back to my channel. We're going to do a get ready with me drugstore product try on and some other of my favorites that I just happen to have in my makeup bag. So let's get started. So I'm going to start with this First Base by NYX Professional Primer Spray. I always shake it up. I don't even know if you're supposed to shake it up. I'm going to kind of let that dry a second. Then I'm going to be using my Make Sense Advanced Anti-Aging Cream Beige Foundation by Senegence. Just going to do 2 pumps on the back of my hand. And I'm going to use my flat bronzer brush to go in, and this may be a little dark for me right now, but that's okay because we can lighten it up if we need to. I'm just gonna look in my mirror. I'm coming to you live from the nursery. And as you can hear, Marley is out there playing, watching Sesame Street. Sounds like she's crying, but that is her talk. Okay. So with this flat bronzer brush, I do a stipple effect and don't rub it, because with the stipple you get more pigment on. Okay, this foundation is just really good coverage, and I still am a Senegence distributor, lip sense and all of that good stuff. So next I'm going to conceal, and the concealer I'm trying out is the Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser Treatment Concealer by Maybelline, and this is in the shade Light Pill, and it has a twist up function, and I did already use it a little bit to just see what the color was in the store. So the first thing I notice about it is it's very wet feeling. And it's not really pigmented like I like. And then I have a blemish right here above my eyebrow. Okay. So, and then I'm just gonna use my beauty blender. It's actually an Ulta super blender. Okay, so it's a little more coverage than I thought it was gonna be, but it's still how I know it doesn't cover up this. Yeah, I don't even know if it's picking up on the video, but it doesn't cover up this dark vein that I have that runs through there. Okay, so it's not a total dud, but for me, for concealer, I would like something with a little more coverage and maybe not so wet feeling. I'm going to set it with this NYX HD Finishing Powder in Banana. I've heard great things about it from other people's channels. And I'm just going to use this, it's a foundation concealer double-ended brush, and I'm just going to take some of that. Oh, I love this. It's beautiful coverage. So this combined with the Maybelline concealer, Marley is really talking. She says, "Let me in on the video." I like. Okay. Next is the bronzer, and I'm using this Hoola Benefit bronzer in, I don't see the color. Just says bronzing powder. So, I'm gonna take, which brush? I think I'll take this. I don't remember the brand and it's not on here, but it came from Target. And I've read in reviews that this stuff is really pigmented. The reason I picked this up, I was in the NYX area. Let me go get my child. Okay, I brought Marley in here with me. So we were doing the bronzer powder. If I can find my brush. So Anna Ciccone was the first channel I started watching. And she is everything. She does collabs with Benefit. And she is the reason I bought this. So it's really pretty. Next, for blush, I have this NYX Duochromatic Illuminating Powder in Crushed Bloom. Excuse me. And I'm going to use that same brush. Okay, it comes off really light. And I'm a blush girl. Okay. And then for a highlight, I've had this highlighter for ages. As you can see, it's all worn off. It came from Target, and it's the Femme Couture Mineral Effects Baked Bronzer in Summer Kiss. Literally don't even know if they make it anymore because it's lasted so long. So I'm going to go in with just a small foundation brush. Where you want your highlight. It's just really pretty. I know you're wondering why I highlight there, but I have a scar right here, which my foundation has covered pretty good. And I feel like if I put it here, it takes away from up there. It may be totally crazy, and I might just be making that up. Okay, so on to the eyes. I'm going to take my tape, and I learned this from Casey Holmes. She does this, and I always had the issue of getting eyeshadow everywhere I didn't want it, and this really helps to not do that. Okay, so I'm using the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette in Warm Neutrals. It's the most popularly reviewed one. And I'm going to start with this, if I can decide, Urban Decay Naked 3 brush. I'm going to go in with this matte, the lightest matte shade. Oh, doggies are having issues. Nobody wants me to film this video today. Lovely shadow, super pigmented. Let me go take care of the dogs. Okay, I'm back. So that light matte shade in the palette, love it. I think I've got it even on both sides. Just gonna kind of blend it. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with my, this is a different Urban Decay brush. It's just a little more, not so tightly in there. And for my transition color, I'm going to take this color right here. It's also a matte. Oh, it's really pretty. Also learned from Casey Holmes to hold the brush far back and you don't get such a hard edged line and you end up doing less blending. This color matches perfect with my top. It does. It does. Are you talking to him, Marley? Okay. So then I'm going to go on the lower lid with my Real Techniques brush. Real Techniques, it doesn't say what brush it is, but it's really small and it has a little edge there. And I'm gonna take this pretty dark matte. These colors pick up so much. And I'm gonna go lower lid. This one isn't as dark as I actually thought it would be. So on my lower lid, I never take it all the way into the corners of your eyes because that closes your eyes off and it makes them look smaller than they are. Are you wanting to do your makeup? Mommy's almost done. Okay, so now that I have that done, I'm going to go right into the corners of my eyes with this glitter shimmer shade right there. Pack on the glitter, girls and guys. It's my motto. Then we're gonna blend it out with our Real Technique, or excuse me, our Urban Decay brush. And these shadows blend so good that you almost hardly even have to blend at all. I think this eye looks darker, but it's just because my light is over here. Okay, so next we're gonna go in with the NYX eye and eyebrow pencil in white pearl. I'm gonna put it on the lower lid. We can get rid of these. And see how beautiful that cleans up on your eyeshadow. And when I go back in with my hey, this is real life right here. When I go back in with my powder to set everything, we will fix that harsh line right there. Okay, so I like this. It's not really pigmented, but for $4, I do recommend it. It's the NYX eye and eyebrow pencil. Then our next product is this Revlon Color Stay Eyeliner 201 Black. And it's one of the ones that is mechanical, but it comes with a sharpener and a smudger to blend it out. And I'm gonna have to go to my mirror for this. I like it, very precise. And I don't really like harsh lines, so I am gonna go ahead and smudge it out a little bit. You guys, this stuff does not go anywhere. I love it. Color stay, for real. They aren't lying. Next, eyebrows. So this is something I was really excited to try because it was on one of the dupe videos I was watching, and it's supposed to dupe the Anastasia eyebrow pencil. It's the NYX Professional Makeup Micro Brow Pencil in taupe. So I'm gonna shape them right here how I like. And then short little hair-like strokes all the way down. I think that this is a good product, but I think that I'm going to need a darker color. Just like one shade darker. My eyebrows are like blondish brown. And they're, at the base, they are super light. I feel like I'm having to put more on than I should with an eyebrow pencil. Okay. So, I like it. I just have to do more work than I want to, but I guess that is kind of what you get. And that's the first drugstore brow pencil I've ever tried, so I'll have to compare it soon. So next, this is my go-to, always has been. It's the Clinique High Impact Extreme Volume Mascara in Extreme Black. Tell them it's good stuff. What? What? What are you telling them? That's yum yum. I have super long lashes, but like my brows, they are also brown. So when I'm not wearing mascara, you can't even tell I have lashes. Okay, and lastly, I'm going to take my Lip Sense Bougainvillea Gloss. It's a really pretty pink. My eyes are a little dramatic, so I didn't want to go all out and put on like a dark lip color. Okay, so I think that covers all of our bases. My favorite product had to have been this NYX finishing powder. Oh, I forgot. Let's set everything. I'm going to use my Senegence translucid loose powder. And it comes with the brush on the end, so it's really easy to like throw it in your purse and go. I think that this primer is working really well too. I like it. Nothing is moving. The blush is not moving. The bronzer, the Hoola bronzer, I can already tell I'm gonna love it. I didn't put on any eyeshadow primer, but I can already feel like the primer that I sprayed all over is working. So that was this NYX First Base Primer. So the primer and the banana setting powder, finishing powder, were my favorite products. I like the Hoola bronzer too. And that about covers it. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe. I'm pretty new to all this, but I do love making videos and getting feedback. So I'll see you next time.